not as saucy as a true enchilada, which I kind of like because then it's easier to eat. You guys, it is fat, full of meat, full of cheese, full of flavor. Italian enchiladas. Go make it. Two things I can't get enough of: Italian food and Mexican food. So I decided to put them together, and today we're making Italian enchiladas. First thing we're gonna do is brown up a pound of 93% lean ground beef. While the pan is heating up and the beef starts to brown, I'm gonna prep everything else. So we're gonna just add right into the pan with the beef all of our seasonings and our sauce. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of a low sugar marinara sauce. I love Rouse, and it's super low in sugar and it's delicious, but whatever you got. This one has 5 grams of sugar. It's 100 calories for half a cup. So you just wanna get something similar to that. We're gonna do 3/4 of a cup. Now, a little secret ingredient is gonna be low-fat cottage cheese. If you don't like cottage cheese, you're not even gonna know it's in there. We're gonna mix it in with the sauce and the ground beef. It's gonna cook together, and it's just gonna give you a nice protein boost. So since we're adding all of this right into the pan with the beef, I'm gonna weigh it all in 1 measuring cup. No need to dirty more dishes, and then dump it right into the pan. So we're going with a 1/4 cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Okay, we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. Oh, my salt is almost empty. I need to fill it up. Probably gonna use just about all of this. That's a 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. And then I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. All right, now we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. And then this is optional, but if you want a little kick, you can add 1/8 to a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. My husband likes it spicy, so I'm gonna add a little. All right, so we're just gonna add all this right into the meat mixture and stir that together, cooking it down until it is just incorporated. And you'll see the cottage cheese will start to sort of melt into the meat and you won't even know it's there. All right, while the meat's finishing up, I'm going to prep my cheese and the rest of the sauce because they're enchiladas, so they've got to have cheese and sauce on top, right? So we're gonna do a cup of mozzarella cheese. Now this is shredded part skim milk mozzarella cheese. And then we need another 1/2 cup of sauce. Okay, so those are ready for assembly. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit so that it thickens up just a little bit more. All right, now we're going to assemble the enchiladas. So we're going to use these really big low carb tortillas. And so you want to get a tortilla that's large because we're going to fill it really full. And these are about 90 calories each. So as long as your tortilla is about 90 calories each and they're the big ones, you're good to go. So I'm just going to do one at a time. So I'm going to put these in the air fryer. So this is my air fryer tray. I highly recommend you line it with either parchment paper or foil so that the cheese and the sauce does not spill over everywhere. But I'm going to assemble these right on here. So I'm going to put it on my scale so that way I can just weigh the filling and make sure it's even and good to go. So inside here, we are going to do 2 tablespoons of the cheese. So that's about 14 grams. Whoa, I almost hit it perfectly. All right, 14 grams of cheese. And then we're gonna hit it with about 5 ounces of that beef filling. All right, so about 5 ounces. Perfect. And now we're just gonna roll this up super tight. So I like to kind of fold it almost all the way over and then kind of pinch and pull to make it nice and tight. Then you can flip up the corners so that everything stays in, and then just keep rolling. Okay, so there's 1, and we've got 4 to make. And just line them up right next to each other with the seam side down. Okay, so those are all rolled up. And we're gonna just put them right next to each other so that we can top them with the rest of the sauce. I just wanna make it somewhat even. So I'm just gonna spoon it onto the top of each one here, trying to keep the sauce on top. Now we're going to top it with the rest of the cheese. All right, now I'm going to pop these into the air fryer at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. And while those are baking, I'm going to clean up. All right, I'm going to serve one up. So let's see. I just want to separate the cheese a little bit. Look at the cheese. Yum. Moment of truth. You know what? I think I'm just going to pick it up. It's probably really hot. I should probably wait till it cools off, but I don't want to. I think I'm just going to pick it up and take a bite. It's not as saucy as a true enchilada, which I kind of like because then it's easier to eat. You guys, it is fat, full of meat, full of cheese, full of flavor. Italian enchiladas. Go make it. That's good. Want this recipe and over 250 more just like it? Grab them all in our app with the monthly meal plan recipe subscription at fitfoodiechiks.com/food. And don't forget to grab your free Ultimate 10 ebook with our top 10 viral breakfast, lunch, treat, and snack recipes that broke the internet. Get it at fitfoodiechicks.com/ebook or in the link in our bio or the description of this video.